Opened up my phone just to check that eBay, saw a notification. Oh, cool, I'm still going to get an order. But it wasn't. It was one of my buyers. I've had 3 sales come in on the weekend for this eBay gig. So you see here, I've got season 6 and 7 of Dexter. This little cookery book from Mayfair Village in Gerringong, down south in New South Wales, and this box set of Death in Paradise. This I listed in late September, early November. From what I remember, this is one of the first listings I put up that I've been dribbling up. So I spent the whole weekend getting through my stockpile of stock. This sold within an hour of putting it up. This was a few days. And then just on the back of those, on the same weekend, this has come through after being up for months. Keeping this documented, I don't want to do this full time. I don't want to be a full-time eBay reseller, but at the moment, it's what I'm doing to bring in some cash. There's other projects of mine that are being put on the back burner that I want to get to. It's a lot of work getting these listings up. I'm getting faster at it. It was taking me forever. It was probably taking me half an hour to an hour maybe to do a listing. Now I've got it down to being able to do maybe 6 in that. Maybe like 10 drafted. We're going to find out, we're going to learn, we're going to see what happens. I've got to get to putting these into Australia Post satchels, putting them in some bubble wrap, getting them down the post office, using my new AusPost business account, and get these shipped to the customer. I'm back because I got another couple of sales. It's the very next day today. Same day, 2 more sales came through. Now, the exciting one is this one here, Fight Prostate Cancer and Win. So I just happened to hop into the Lifeline store and was sitting there going through these videos. And this one caught my eye as one worth comping. I'm really new to this and just been getting people's advice from watching YouTube, but through that advice I saw this, thought it's very specific. How-to non-fiction, it's in good quality, and I comped this and I've sold this for $30, $30.68 to be precise. I paid $3 for this. I've been trying to buy my books for 50 cents, but this one, when I comped it, saw how it was going. Now, what's really exciting about it is this sold the very same evening I comped it, that I purchased it and put it up. So I'm pretty excited about that. That was kind of cool. I put this up and within the next day sold. That's not something that happens very often. But then on the back of it, this may well be the very first book I ever put up at all. This is a copy of Eckhart Tolle, A New Earth. Now, I recently acquired a copy of The Power of Now, which I threw into my own reading pile, and I was meaning to go to my listings and pull this out and put them together, have a read of them, and then maybe sell them. And I've sold it. Only for $16, and the shipping's going to be about $12, so I've ended up making a couple of dollars on it, and part of me is a bit disappointed. It was exciting to get an order and a sale, but part of me was like, hey, I wanted to add this book to my own collection. But I'm sure I'll come across it again as I go around and be able to pick it up cheap. Because I'm always out on the lookout for books these days. So hey, it's Bevan from the future. Wanted to interject because I did get another copy of it. The very next day, I was up at the local secondhand bookshop looking through her 50-cent books pile, and here it was, just sitting there, nice Oprah's book club copy. So now I do have myself a copy of both The Power of Now and A New Earth. So that was pretty cool. I just loved that I said, hey, I'll probably find another copy of it the very next morning. So, hey, sometimes things work out for the best. Here's another day of setting orders. I had a bit of a hard time down the post office yesterday with a few dramas with the staff telling me I couldn't print the labels in the store when I could. And then trying to use a backup plan to go into my phone and put the payments and stuff through, and then the payments weren't going through, and I ended up having to call AusPost support and work with the guy who ended up telling me to go back to the counter and ask them again after I put the orders through. And then the staff change had happened, a completely different set of staff after by the time I got off the phone there in the store. And then they put it through fine. So I don't know what was going on there. But I don't know if I'm going to print in store anymore. I might print the labels here, but same deal. Put these into little small satchels, ship them off. So I've got more listings up. Look, I've got so much listings to get through. I've got other videos I want to work on. But for the moment, I do need some income coming in. I've been doing pretty well for a while. Got to run trivia tonight, but I've got to get stuck into these listings. If I take you out to the garage, you'll see piles of books. I've showed you in here before. You look on the floor down here. There's all sorts of DVDs. I've been getting through those down there. Come back. And I'm not going to take you to the garage now. I'm going to let this go. But maybe later. We'll see. Signing off this section for now. And see you around in the next one. Okay, so jumping ahead a few weeks. Had a haircut. I think it's a couple of weeks. I'm losing so track of time since I was talking to you last time. There's plenty of short videos up to go and check on what's going on. But when were we? Yesterday was the first day in 3 or 4 weeks that I didn't have an order to put through to up at the post office. Now, I went down to run the trivia at Evans Head on Tuesday night, and then at halftime I opened up my phone just to check that eBay, saw a notification. Oh, cool, I'm still going to get an order. But it wasn't. It was one of my buyers saying they got the wrong package, which meant there's 2 of them. So it's taken me almost like 2 solid days. Lots of work trying to sort that out. First gut instinct for me was full refund. Just straight up. Full refund for everybody. But I had to learn the systems and the ropes to how to get them to initiate returns. So I've been through that process. One of the buyers has said she doesn't need the item after all because she needed it for a course and it would have already started by then. And she's been fantastic. The other buyer's been a little bit harder to deal with. He's ordered some DVDs that he really wants. So the first buyer has shipped those back again. Those DVDs are on their way back. I can track that process in Australia Post, having an Australia Post business account. Now, I wanted to give a full refund, and she also bought a padded mailer for $2. Would have been like $1.30, $1.80 would have been. And I wanted to refund that, and I couldn't refund that through eBay. There was no mechanism. I could reduce the refund, but I couldn't increase it. So I contacted eBay to speak to them about what to do. And they cleared both those cases. They've refunded both buyers out of their pocket, not mine. So I'm still covering all the shipping, etc. But I don't have to cover the refund. So how's that? I think that's fantastic. I've been trying to do the best I could to offer the best service I possibly could after literally fucking it up. Somehow, lucky I only shipped 2 orders that day, so the only 2 of them got swapped. So it was easy to know which one went. But so now it's the case of those DVDs are being shipped back now. And once I receive those, I'll just ship them to the buyer. Now, I've gone really above and beyond. The buyer was so helpful. She opened the return without my asking. So I sent her a message, heads up, you're going to get the wrong item. As soon as I found out, she opened a return. When she got it, she was really, really nice, really friendly, really helpful, going out of her way when it was my mistake that I had made. And so I've offered her that full refund. Now she's out of pocket $2. So what I've done is gone to Officeworks and ordered a $20 gift voucher because I know she's a student of law because of the book she ordered and something she mentioned she didn't need it because she would have already started a course. So I figure Officeworks, something a student could use. I thought I'll give her a gift card because I don't have a proper eBay store yet. So I can't offer coupons for my store, which is one idea I had. So that's cost me $27 for the $20 gift card plus the $7. So thanks for eBay for doing the refund for me. It's allowed me to go and put that gift card in that I'm going to give for her. So things are ramping up. I didn't put any listings on eBay for a few days. I've been really busy. I've got other projects on the go, including a Drupal news video, which if you're a Drupal person, you can go and watch that. Sorry for the dark. We're just heading out to the garage. It's darker than I expected. Here we go now. We've got some light. And, I've got podcasts I'm doing and putting up shorts and reels and everything. And I've got so much stock. I've still got lots of books out here. This bench full of books that I've got to get through. I bought some packages of DVDs. So, I took an order for a book this morning, which is a cookbook that I picked up at a garage sale. I picked up 20 books at a garage sale, including this one cookbook. Now, the sale of that cookbook should pay for the 20 books, or close to the 20 books I got at that garage sale. And I went and picked up a whole bag full of like 65 horror DVDs for $45 the other day. from a fellow. No, they weren't horror DVDs. I'm getting mixed up with a different order. It was English crime thing. So I listed those up last night, and today I've sold the series 1 to 6 of, or 1 to 5, something of DCI Banks for $58. So I've got to go and look what eBay's going to pay me and stuff, but that should come close to covering the purchase price of the whole set of DVDs. Here are those DCI Banks DVDs, 6 of those. So it was a purchase price of $61. I let him keep $1. I went and just looked this up on my records. So I paid him $61 for a big bag of DVDs. There's 60 or so in there. I think there's more than 60. So I've counted these as 80 cents each. So when we take the 80 cents each, the $1.07 for the padded mailer, the shipping cost is going to be $10.62. I just looked that up. I imported in Ozpost and looked that up. Take that everything into consideration. I'm going to make $28 on this deal. So $61 for a whole bag full of DVDs. I went through them and listed them all last night. This is sold already. Make 28 of that back in one hit, and then there's probably 10 other series in there. So it should turn out all right. So all I've got to do is put these DVDs now into this padded mailer, print out a label, or get the post office to print out a label and ship it off, and keep this business going. Cheers. I only listed all those last night. Sold one already today. So that's pretty cool. So we're going to ramp things up. I've been using little small Australia Post flat rate satchels. Of course, they cost me about 80 cents each, and I was wrapping those in bubble wrap and sticking my thank you card on them. But since my orders are coming through, and I keep running out of these padded mailers, because some things don't fit in those little satchels. These padded mailers, they ship for the same price. It's a flat rate mailer, so it's generally $9.20. It depends where it's going. I'm technically in a rural area. If it goes to another rural area, it costs me like $10.50. Sometimes it costs $15 if it's going somewhere, but most times it's $9.20, I believe, to shoot these out. And so because I could get a discount, I bought 100 of them. So they've cost me $1.07 each instead of $1.80, which over time should save me money. And then I don't need to wrap them in bubble wrap. I can just drop them straight in here. And they're a bit bigger. They're a bit bigger than the satchels are. So these padded mailers have a little bit more area. So there's some things that won't fit in the little satchels with the bubble wrap on them, will fit in this, and they ship at the same price for that flat rate. So business is picking up. It's starting to turn into a proper little business here. So I wanted to give that update since we've got those other 2 videos, and we can end it here. I'm going to go and edit this and follow along on my entire journey, where we're going, and we'll see how this grows. Thanks.